Excuse me, it's all about brum, 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 relatively vibes and come. It's how we do the job and how it gets done. Brum, 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 brum.
Yo, 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 back once again. We still got bars. We're nearly at 2k. I think we're about 100 away. I appreciate you sticking with me. For all of you that don't know, I had problems with my hard drive. It had a complete and utter failure. There was an alarm going off on the tower. It would not come on. I had to sit here till 5:30 in the morning, pulling out my hair. Managed to get recovery software, put it in, messed about with a few CMD settings, and lo and behold, it come back to life. Ran some antivirus and all seems well. I haven't lost no software. For all new viewers, I appreciate you. You're now part of the barbarians. We're here to savage bars, cut them down, chop them up, and give you a breakdown and thoughts on a track when it drops. That's what it's all about. For all you old timers, you know what it's about by now. Let's get into it. Like, share, subscribe. The Teesprings link is down below. Go and cop some, so I don't have a hard drive failure in the fucking future. I can go and get myself a decent PC. But anyway, let's get into it. Scru Face Jean, the end game. I didn't get to do this when it dropped, obviously because of the PC malfunction, but I'm not one to fucking let you down. Let's get it done now. Scru Face Jean, the end game. DAX Response. He's been taking it left, right and centre. DAX.
I'm not bragging, but bitch, I am swagging. I'll leave a body on the carpet, Aladdin. The ratchet spitting like a nigga that's rapping. So they said they yapping, they send me illmatic. Wrote this on the tablet like the 10 commandments. But fuck with my splits and I read to your cabbage. My cousin was trapping, putting white into rapping. Something like Marshall.
In case y'all didn't believe me or y'all...
Look at my guy. Up there looking dope with the shades on. The spider legs dripping down. SFJ and Tech 9. He's with Tech Nina. Let's have a look what he's saying.
In case y'all didn't believe me or y'all didn't know, the man himself, man.
I'm just saying though. It's like I ain't
Midwest in the building. Big way, huh?
Yeah, big way.
You know what I'm saying? I just had to holler at my boy Jean Jacket real quick, you know what I'm saying? Let him know feelings mutual, you know what I'm saying?
Jean Jacket.
Man, hey man, this the guy right here, man. Praise this guy right here.
Look who's talking, look who's talking. You know what I'm saying? Pull out that chopper,
Oh man. 5 months later, right?
He's already in the janitor outfit with the fucking toilet plunger. Screw man. What a little joker he is, man.
Time for DAX Nose to die twice. Listen. The shit isn't over. Understand you probably did this for closure, but listen close and shit, you'll notice all it did was expose you. So you be giving whack verses, taking shits on the culture while charging the leg and the shoulder. Man, this kid is a vulture. Why you
Said you did this for closure, but in look at that fucking freeze frame. But in doing so, he's exposed himself as a vulture. He's charging head and shoulders above everyone else, especially when that fucking high res thing come out where, despite high res letting him stop and helping him out, he went on to charge him 8k for a verse. That's just downright snaky. Not acceptable in any means. He is burning a lot of bridges, and I feel after this little hype DAX is having at the moment, because he's dissing back and forth, that I can't see many of his records or that doing a great deal much more. A lot of people have fell off the DAX train now, and this feels like a last ditch response to try and get a bit more publicity. But after this, now he's burnt all these bridges, who's he going to turn to? What's he going to do? A lot of people know how he operates. It's a shame, because he did have some skill. Look at screwing that freeze frame, man, with the clown hair.
The shit's on the culture while charging the leg and the shoulder, man. This kid is a vulture. Why you switching up your composure when real niggas approach you? In the studio, use a soldier. In real life, use a poser. Like chain smokers, they just keep on pulling six.
Where the fucking hell did Screw find that wig? Jesus Christ, pulling up fucking tight trousers, man.
Out the holster, the tables turn, cause now you need my shit for exposure. And it's crazy cause that's really deep, and I mean really, really steep. The dead can't speak, but through me, they can make a little peep. And speaking of Little Peep, Daniel is a little creep, cause while we all grieve, he was grave robbing, you little thief.
He mentioned Little Peep there. For all of you that don't know, Little Peep was an artist, passed away, and I believe he had some unfinished material left over, and someone bought it and offered Dax to drum on the track. Dax obviously accepted, but then Dax inboxed him privately and said, look, send me the raw edit of it. There's no snaky business happening, no one's gonna scam you or nothing. I just want to have a look at it, let my guy go over it, and that's it. He thought okay, it got sent over to Dax, and in doing so, Dax cut every other artist out of that video, kept the imagery and the chorus of Little Peep, and made a whole track on his own just involving that Little Peep material. Went up and put it out, thus, like he said, grave robbing the guy and snaking a lot of other people on that track. That is downright dirty business, and I don't want to associate myself with people that do that kind of things. That's why you will not see, unless Dax responds to this beef, any more reactions on Dax on this channel. Can't be doing snaky people. 100% or not at all.
40 bang inside of his shorty range, leave a gory stain. Now you can apologize to Peep in person like Tory Lane.
Apologize, nigga. Apologize, or you know what's gonna happen.
Oh, sorry, my G. Sorry, my G.
Not trying to mock you here, Screw, but you got a little bit of jiggle on them man boobs there when you're moving, bro. He's reenacting the moment when Tory Lanez jumped up on Dax. My bad, I got you. I'm sorry, G. Not only a snake, but a pussy. We don't know the whole situation, but he dropped the diss and then apologised.
Oh, sorry, my G. Sorry, my G. Sorry for the dish. You got it.
Yeah, alright, get out of here, little nigga.
The fuck is all... What is that? The fucking Dax jazz hands, man.
Bitches soft, thinking he Thanos, he must be sniffing soft. You lying, man, you Spider-Man, ain't feeling good, Mr. Stark. Catch him limping.
That, I'm sorry, Mr. Stark Spider-Man bar, that was in reference to a Marvel film, I think, where Spider-Man actually says sorry, or something along the lines about how he's feeling to Mr. Stark's in it. It's a bar. He's got some references to Marvel. Obviously, Dax saying he's Daxnos, Thanos being a Marvel character who died twice. Screw's killing him twice now. And other Marvel characters such as Spider-Man, Mr. Stark. Keeping the Marvel theme throughout. I like it.
They ain't feeling good, Mr. Star. Catch him limping off, flip him off, and then rip his shit apart. When we kill him off, then the single can finally hit the charts. Dear Canada, take him back to his manager. We pulling up with mops like, did I mention I'm a? That's wrong, Daniel. 6 days in.
Did I mention I was a janitor? He's done him.
I mentioned I'm a. That's wrong, Daniel. 6 days to hit him. What's going on, Daniel? Used to hit that shit with ease and not that long, Daniel.
Wankster, 50 Cent. What's going on, homie? What the fuck happened to you? You the man, homie. That's a tune. Listen to that as well. It's kind of talking about how he doesn't want to associate himself with, was it Wankster? Something along the lines. It's a 50 Cent beat anyway, but he talked about how he didn't want to associate with fucking sly little grimy cunts, innit?
What's going on, Daniel? Used to hit that shit with ease and not that long, Daniel. Plus you in front of all these people with your songs, Daniel. I think I harmed Daniel. I'm screaming, damn, Daniel. Before my dish, you was the man, Daniel. The fuck happened to you? I swear the light so hard for the rapping sideshow bar. The knife go right in your heart, cause bitch, I like those stars. And since your girl ain't coming back, I might just pipe your broad. I turned the counter when she left you. I like you, you're smart.
I turned to Khalid when she left you. He's saying he's going to pipe you broad. That bird that left him. He said he turned to Khalid. I don't know if you've seen that little snippet of Khalid. I think it's on YouTube, where he's just handing out wads of money saying, go and get yourself this, go and get yourself that. I like you, you're smart. So Screw's in essence saying, look, when she left you, I turned to Khalid, throwing her money. Go and get what you want. I looked after that bird once she left you. Oh.
Cause bitch, I like those stars. And since your girl ain't coming back, I might just pipe your broad. I turned the counter when she left you. I like you, you're smart. Hey famo, we the Sopranos. Please come at me with more ammo. He buried, I did him dirty like Anthony Fantano. Now some fans is hella biased. Check my last battle. And some niggas can't tell the truth because they ass rattled. This a rap battle, it's soft.
I like that. That was good. About his last battle. Obviously that was with Upchurch. We covered it on here.
Because they ass rattled. This a rap battle. If soft niggas can't handle this shit that I'm saying, stop playing this music and fucking grab Scrabble. When niggas only loyal to the money, them same niggas will put you in the soil for the money.
Yeah.
I told girl who loves me, you can run and you can hide. Whatever you can hide. Bitch, I love you.
Name of your song's the only thing that really bothers me, cause whack ass rapping should be the name of your biography. And honestly, you really thought that bullshit was stopping me? You act like you the hardest G, but your shit more like R&B. That diss track with the lamest. Do you have any brains left? After my first shot left your top on the pavement, how come I
said, if you got any brains left after my last shot took your top off and left it on the pavement? You got to admit, the first one, that was a kill shot. The second one, he's lying on the floor. You're just hitting him with slugs now. It's game over, Dax. You finished, bro.
After I'm not Dax, you have not been the same since. How come out the second person that knew where your chain went? Oops, shouldn't say shit, cause that's some big play.
He's saying, how come he's the second person that knew where your chain went? There were rumours that he had that chain snatched up off his neck when Tory Lane's boys jumped on him, innit? Or rode up on him. Is Scru saying that he was involved in it? Shh.
Shouldn't say shit, cause that's some big play shit. And they gon' figure out why you muted what Tory's saying. But I'm joking, Danny boy, or am I? Now let's play a little game called Who Am I? I'm whack, but when I wave my hands, I think I snapped. I stole a lot of people's cash and I'm insecure about my raps. That's why I diss them niggas when they pay me for the track. What's the answer, you ask? It's that.
It's DAX. I knew it was coming, man. You could see it in the fucking rhyme.
Oh, Danny boy. Face. Leave me alone.
There's Screw hitting him with that final nail in the coffin. Does seem to be lit at the moment on YouTube with diss track after diss track after diss track dropping. I still have got Tom McDonald response to Mac Lethal to drop, and High Res's response to DAX as well, and then hopefully all the diss tracks are done and we can get back on to popping some real music. We've got a lot more NF to come, a lot more Webby, and a lot more other artists that people are dropping all the time. So stay with it, plenty more to come. Peace out, see you in the next one. Screw, man, ripping him clean.
Excuse me, it's all about brum, 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 relatively vibes and come. It's how we do the job and how it gets done. Brum, 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 brum.